Hello, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film. From the North American server, I'm back in my Pz38nA, and we're in Steps, Standard Mode North, Spawn this time. And just a little background on this battle. 2 missions ago was the previous Hall of Fame entry where we lost in Winterberg Standard Mode in my Pz38nA. And 2 missions before that, I had gotten another Ace Tanker mission, not Hall of Fame, in my Pz38nA. I forget what map, but I lost that too, even though I had another Top Gun. And I was extremely frustrated because it's like, oh my god, what do I have to do to win a battle in this tank right now? Because I'm playing really well and I just can't pull my team through it all to victory. And I was very frustrated going into this one. It's like, when am I actually going to have a good mission that I win? Sometimes you play really hard and you do really well and you just can't pull it out. And if you're like I am, then it like really irritates you, especially if it happens a couple times in a row. So I go into this battle a little pissed off and frustrated anyway. We have 1 artillery apiece and they have 7 lights. We have 5. They only have 2 heavies. We have a couple heavies. We have what, 3? We're mostly lights though. Half their team is lights and TDs. And we have a couple heavies, 1 heavy more than them, and 2 mediums, and we have 4 TDs as well. This is another Tier 4 fight, and it's going to be crazy people running around again. That's just the way Tier 4 is. When you have all these lights in Tier 4, it's like helter-skelter. I'm just going to pull up here and spot and see where the madness goes and what I can take advantage of. It's hard sometimes to go without a spot other than this for me in a battle like this because people make really weird moves that they think are good. And so you'll go to some place that in a battle full of more established players makes sense, but here it's like they just charge right toward us. Like, why are you doing that? You're going to die, but in the process you're exposing me. So I just opt for the safe route. I start off with a kill. A20 is sitting there spotting, so I'm going to try to back him out of there. I don't want him seeing everybody back here for his team. Very little piece of the tank to shoot at him. Hopefully go and hit him. Take a blind shot? Nah. Okay, so we're ignoring the eastern side. There's a Hetzer over there to my left, but for all intents and purposes, we don't have an eastern flank right now. Our heavies all went to the west, which is fine, but we have nobody east, so it's something we're going to have to watch. And I'm kind of ragging on the A20 right now. I'm telling him he should turn around now and go home or die. I'm just... It's gamesmanship. Whoa, we already have a tank behind us. Good God. So now I'm going to have to go deal with him and hopefully save the Wespa. Here comes another light from that side. This tank has decent speed if you have a little bit of time to get up to top speed. And well, they already took him out. Good job, dude. We're down 2 tanks already. I'm thinking, oh my god, here we go again. Andy's on fire. Andy's dead. Yay. And there's another tank waiting to die. How nice. Line up, guys. Get a number. Okay. Now serving number 4. Who holds number 4? Only down a tank now. Still don't have anybody on the eastern flank. Hopefully they don't have a bunch of people over here. But I'll go and look. I'm brave enough and stupid enough to go over here by myself.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
I'm like really out here on my own, so I have to be a little careful.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Missing shots doesn't help. I'm spotted. He's coming toward me. I'm going to run down here and see if I can get around behind him. Let's see how he thinks. Is he going to realize I'm doing this, or is he going to keep plodding along to the north looking for me up there? I'll come down here around this little curve and pull up and see if I successfully got behind him. There he is. Nope, he didn't know where I was. Man, I missed again. Now he's going to dive for cover. So it's he and I one-on-one. He doesn't worry me too much. I know he may hit me and do some damage, but I should have no trouble killing him, so I want to take advantage of the fact that I get to one-on-one a heavy that is way less mobile than me. Don't run into many tanks like that in the Pz38nA. I was seeing if I could get his cupula, but it's like he just moved enough where I couldn't. Oh, already hits him. Cool, I can just come in here and put one in his side and he's going to be dead. Well, maybe not. Okay, put one in his back. He's going to be dead. That worked. Now serving number 5. I'm going to have to run down here to the south. See if anybody's on their back line yet, or have they all moved over to the west? I don't know. Or is one of them coming up here after me? That could happen too. At least we aren't getting blown out this battle. There's the Artie.
Penetration.
Now serving number 6. The Matilda's in the middle. And I can see where all but one tank is. Not certain where the Stewart is. I'm not really worried about him. Wherever he shows up at, I can kill him. My goal right now is to take out this Matilda.
That one bounced. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Enemy armor
I'm just slowly moving forward to try to be able to keep shooting him as he moves my direction and still use that bush to conceal the muzzle fire, the muzzle blast.
penetration.
And now I just need one more shot, one more penetration, and he's dead.
We didn't even scratch them.
So I want to try to move around the corner here and come out on the other side of these rocks and see if I can get a free kill on him without him being able to shoot back at me. He's going beelining right where I was, and oh man, too late, guy. Now, where's that Stewart? The Hetzer has 5 kills. He's having a good game too, and he has the firepower to take me out, so I know he's farther north. The Stewart's, the one thing I don't want to happen is for the Stewart to light me up and enable the Hetzer to get some good shots on me. And somebody's saying cap. It's like, if there was ever a time not to cap, this is it. There the guy is. Cool. They're both up north. I'll just run up the 2 line and hopefully come in behind him. Stewart's dead, just the Hetzer to go. He has a whopping 1 hit point left, and he looks like he's just hunkering down here, daring us to come in and kill him, knowing that he can take all of us out with one shot. If we come in one at a time, I'm going to try to kill him one time here. Fire over his head. Once he points at me, I have to move.
Didn't go through.
See what I mean? He's got a big gun, so I don't want to get shot right now. I don't have any APCR left. I only have 11 rounds left, as a matter of fact. So I'm just going to sit right here and wait for the 127 to come in, because the way the 127's coming in, he's going to end up being behind him, and all I have to do is hold his attention. Hetzer realizes too late that he's been snookered and now he's dead. And the battle is over. So I end up on this one finally with a win. Yay. 1,050 points of damage with 6 kills. 28 of 49 shooting, that's 57%. I got 387 assisted damage and 6 spots. I lost 52,485 credits because I fired up all my APCR. I got 1,676 XP, survived the fight and got a top gun, and then I had an arsonist, duelist, fire for effect, and bruiser mini medal, and that gave me 1,726 from a battle score, which puts me in 3rd place on the Pz38 list. Because I knew the beginning would be a little chaotic, I just kind of moved up here and watched. Was able to get some good damage. We had a A20 parking down in the middle that I was concerned with, and I would have gone after him, except because we didn't have anybody on the east flank, a light came screaming in this way, and so I had to turn around and try to chase him down, and our Artie ended up killing him as he approached the Artie from the front. And so even though I didn't have any support, as I said before, in a tier 4 fight in this tank, I'm pretty confident of its ability to take a kind of a beating, and it lets me brawl a little bit. So I went over down the east flank by myself and was able to get a couple kills. And then once I made it all the way to the south, I faked out the Matilda with where I was. He came looking for me where he saw me, and that's just not a good place for me to be. If he's coming at me and he thinks I'm there, then I'm going to be somewhere else and take advantage of the fact that he's not very mobile. And so that let me take him out without getting any damage in the back. And came around, came up the 2 line, and as I came in on the Hetzer, I tried to kill him. Didn't have any APCR left. Trying to fire at the front of a TD for very long just isn't smart. He damaged me. I couldn't afford another hit. So I just pulled up and froze him there. He couldn't afford to turn around and face the 127 even if he saw him coming, because he knew I was going to kill him. So I froze him in place until the 127 crested the hill right here, and at that point the Hetzer started to turn, but the 127 was able to kill him with ease. Teamwork. If I would have gone in by myself and died, that would have potentially let the Hetzer be ready to face the 127, and he could have taken him out, and then it would have been the Hetzer against the Artie, and most likely the Hetzer could have pulled out the fight with only 1 hit point left. It would have been nice to have another kill, but I wanted to get the win, and so at that point my job is keep him pointed toward me because I'm threatening to come out and shoot him, and let the 127 come in and get his flank and secure the victory. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of what you need to do to win the fight. It's not about medals. It's not about XP. It's about wins. So when you have the choice between trying to get a little bit more credits in XP or medals or taking a win, play conservative if you have to, and be happy with the win, because overall that's what really counts. From steps, standard mode north spawn on my Pz38nA, Finally feeling better after that disaster 2 battles ago. Happy hunting.